I have been posting consistently. Good CTR, good watch time, and yet some videos blow up and most just sit there, going nowhere. So I stopped guessing and did something different. I went inside YouTube Studio and interrogated YouTube's own AI Ask Studio with the most uncomfortable questions a creator can ask. I pushed it hard, made it show me real data, and what came out genuinely changed how I think about the algorithm. Let me show you exactly what I found. Ask Studio sits right inside your YouTube Studio dashboard. My first question was blunt. Is the YouTube algorithm biased against small channels? It gave me a diplomatic answer. The system follows the audience, not the channel size. Clean answer, but it dodged the real question, so I pushed harder. I told it, I am hitting high CTR and high average view duration, and the algorithm still refuses to push my content to new people. Why? This time it pulled real data and compared my viral mechanical toy video against my recent uploads head-to-head, and the numbers told a very clear story. The mechanical toy video had 10% CTR in its first 5 hours. My recent videos were between 6 and 8%, both decent. But here is what I had never thought about before. It is not just your CTR, it is how fast that CTR happens. The velocity in the first 24 hours is what triggers the algorithm to push a video wider. My viral video had 1,459 views in its first 24 hours. My recent videos had less than 500 in the same window. That speed gap is the difference between a video that scales and one that stays flat. Then Ask Studio showed me something even more important about retention. My recent videos have a smooth retention curve. People watch and slowly drop off. But the mechanical toy video had what Ask Studio called a double peak retention structure. There was a rewatch spike at the 26-second mark where I showed a preview of the finished toy. And retention actually increased again at the very end when I revealed the final result. Rewatch spikes. That is the signal the algorithm loves above everything else. Not just that people watched, but that they went back and watched again. My tutorial videos are being watched once, and then people leave. That is a much harder signal for the algorithm to scale with. I also asked, does YouTube first push to my subscribers? And if they do not watch, does the video die? Ask Studio pushed back on this. It said, the system follows the viewer, not the video, and it proved it with my own data. My mechanical toy video started with 2,430 initial impressions in its first 5 hours. My more recent AI roller coaster video started with 4,526. My newer videos are actually getting more initial impressions because my channel has more authority now. They have not scaled the same way because the broader audience never found that same rewatchable, satisfying signal in the content. Then Ask Studio told me something I did not expect. My niche is not just popular, it is currently exploding. 7.6 times increase in views over the last 90 days, 23 times growth in returning viewers. But that growth brings competition. Other channels are now making videos with almost identical titles, and the system is spreading the same impressions across all of them instead of concentrating them on mine. Ask Studio's recommendation was direct. My current format is keeping me in a subscription and search loop. To get into home feed browse, I need content that is visually undeniable to someone scrolling past who has never heard of my channel. It pointed to emerging trends my own audience is already watching on other channels. AI cycling, POV. Macro ASMR. Satisfying visual content. High browse topics because they stop anyone mid-scroll. So here is what I actually took away. CTR, velocity in the first 24 hours, matters more than your overall CTR number. Rewatch spikes in your retention are the secret signal the algorithm uses to push content wider. And your topic is the packaging the algorithm uses to find an audience. If it only appeals to people who already follow you, it stays contained to that group. Ask Studio is not perfect, and it contradicted itself a few times. But if you push it with the right questions, it will show you your own data in a way that actually makes sense. Go open it right now and ask the uncomfortable questions. The answer might already be in your data. Subscribe for more videos where I break down what is actually working on YouTube right now, and I will see you in the next one.